Welcome back to the Bankroll Challenge, everyone. This is episode 4, I believe, and we're sat $56 pre-record. The plan is, when I get to 60, to then move to 5&L on GG Poker. Spoiler alert, at the end of the session we do get there, so the next session should be a 5&L session. There's a few hands in this video where we're structuring the turn bet size to make the stack to pot one on the river when we've hit or we've got a really good hand. So there's a couple of spots there for you to have a look at where I'm talking through what sort of bet size I'm looking at using to try and get that stack to pot ratio as close to 1 as possible. Reason being is then if we jam river, we're not making an egregious overbet to get the stack in. So to be fair, players at 2&L will call anyway. And then there's a couple of other hands where we're putting our opponents on quite weak holdings where we're betting slightly smaller to try and extract maximum value we can possibly get from middle pair, bottom pair type hands, which works quite effectively. So there's a little bit in this one for you to watch. I hope you enjoy the video. Any questions? The email address is in the description box. The channel's growing nicely still. I really appreciate everyone who's been watching, sharing, liking the videos and dropping comments in. One person who's been commenting regularly, Silent Showdown, his channel's really good. He's got some good stuff in there on ranging opponents and GTO bet sizes and hand ranges, so I recommend his channel, which I'll drop a link to in the description box if you're interested in that type of content. He definitely deserves more views than what he's getting. Some really good stuff on there. So I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and drop any comments in. If you've got any questions, anything at all, just fire us a comment in and I'll catch you in the next video. Welcome back to the Bankroll Challenge. We are 56.82 and creeping closer to the $60 mark when I want to take a first shot at 5&L on GG. And this one we're going to go for half pot in position. I think he's probably called with 2 overs there. I'm not going to bomb this turn. He can have some 5-6 as well. 9-10 he can have. We do block some 10x. I think I'm just going to check. And I think we are going to probably lose this hand to something rubbish. We beat King Queen. I'm happy with that. Opening the 9s and really bad flop for us. I'm not going to invest any more money in this pot at all. We would not generate any folds from anything really. The only hands I can see is getting to fold stuff like 9-10 suited. I don't even see Jack 10 suited ever folding. So we're just going to check this down. Probably lose to a Queen X type hand. This we will bump up to 14 with the limper in and our man here. I'm just going to fold this. And we beat nothing really. It's a small bet, but any Queen beats us, any 10 beats us. There's straights out there already. And 3s. No way we were good there. I wasn't expecting him to turn up with 5-3 suited, but when you're playing half the deck versus half the deck, you're pretty much no good at ever. Ace 10 off will call. We might have to look for a new table on this one here, as it fills up. And this guy, we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Let's see if he's raising quite wide or not. And I'm just going to check here. This one we're going to go for a half pot bet. I'm going to fold that. And against half pot, we've got some backdoor flush and straight stuff. So I think I'm going to call. And if he bets again, we're just going to fold, I think. There's no draws there really. We're just going to fold now. It's gone quite large. That's an odd size. We'll just be calling. We can't fold for that size. And get nowhere. He's weighted towards ace X type hands. Now it's going check check. I think a small bet here I like. And then we can bomb rivers. And I don't see him ever having a pair here, so I'm going to go for quite a big bet here. And calls with ace queen or ace king or ace jack. Don't bluff bad players, Dan, you should know better. I think we just bet. Champion. Hopefully he doesn't have pocket fours. We'll just be getting the rest of this in now. Cool. Go for our half pot bet. And I'm going to overbet the turn, trying to get 9x to fold. And king is never ever folding. So unless we hit on the river, we will be giving up. And if he jams, we don't mind. If we hit, we can just get it in on the flop. Basically, it doesn't need to be a large bet at all. Look super aggressive here, and just a small bet. King high board. Well, then we picked up some equity on the turn, but I think we'll go small again just to try and see this cheaply. And if we hit, happy days. If we don't, we don't. And we do. We've hit our straight. And I think we go 12. He's called us down with middle pair. Very good. No good, sir. Middle pair, no good, sir. This I would have probably folded, but now he's got a. How many hands has he played? He's only played 13 hands. I'm going to call. She seems quite aggro. We've completely whiffed, so we'll just be folding that one. This guy's an idiot. We'll catch him out eventually. We missed a bet here on the flop. This one, we're going to have to bump this up to... We've got the over, a gut shot, and the flush draw. Probably too many outs, really. And hopefully he doesn't have the ace-high flush. Do we check this back and look like we're scared of the flush, or do we just get money in? I think we just get money in. If we bet 20... I don't think if we go 18, that's a decent size. I think if he calls and then we can jam river. He's probably got the ace-high flush. We're fucked, basically. We can't fold. Or not. Or maybe not. Champion, we like that. So these ace-high boards, I'm sort of changing tactic a little bit and just doing a big bet or check. So our stronger hands, our ace kings and ace queens, we're going to blast a big pot in because these smaller aces aren't going to fold. I don't see an ace ever checking back twice. Another small bet to try and get called by an 8. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I didn't think an 8 was going to call a large bet there. Probably got the most we could have got from that hand. And this guy, 6 hands. We don't know a great deal about him. We're not going to go multi-way. I'm going to bump this up to 14 with the jacks. I didn't mind calling against the under the gun player, but I'm not going multi-way with pocket jacks. We'll see what he wants to do. I imagine he'll fold. I think we check and see what he wants to do, and then I don't think he's got a great deal of much, so what can we bet? 12. Pocket 8s, pocket 7s, pocket 9s. He's got the flush. Or not. I'll check this. Interesting play. This guy seems a bit of a lunatic. And this one, I'm just going to check this one back. I think we go for a pretty large bet now, hoping he's got some sort of queen X. And then I think we go for another large bet. Looking for a call from Queen X, which we don't get. I think we just bump this up slightly. 10x. We were 15, we can shove river. I think I'm going to fold this. And the full house is mint. We are going to shove for the rest of his stack. We don't get it. Queen 10 I want to open as well. We don't need to go big here. Got a good shot, some backdoor spades, and any underpairs are going to find it difficult to call any size bet here really. Pocket sixes, fives, fours all should fold.